Okay. So I was saying that if you look at question 41, they have already done the question for us halfway. If you look at it very well, whenever you're looking for HCF, sometimes this is what you're looking for. You're looking for how to break it down into their factors, okay, that will multiply to give you that number. So they've even done it for us. So all we now need to do is to find the common one, and not just the common ones, but the highest common one out of the common one. So what would you say is common in this case?
2 and 3.
Just 2 and 3. Why not with the power? Which one and which one? Say it with the power. This one you cannot just say 2 and 3. Hold on.
And
Hold on.
3 raised to power 2.
Raised to power. Eh? And
3 raised to power 2.
say 3 raised to power 3. I like that. But why didn't you say 3 raised to power 3?
2 power 1.
Why didn't you say 3 raised to power 3? I'm here like this thing. I've told you this thing before. And we're in class, I'm doing something, you're busy distracting yourself. Why didn't you say 3 raised to power
3? Because both of them are on this side.
What? Because did I not just say now, do not annotate? Is it that you don't understand what I just said now? Of them are what?
These 2 raised to power 2 and 3 raised to power 2 are on the same side.
That's not why. They are on both sides. That's what I expected you to say. Because you can
Okay.
find them on both, not on the same side, on both sides. So this is the whole idea. You can find 3 raised to power 2 here. And somehow you can also find 3 raised to power 2 inside 3 raised to power 3. That makes it common. That's the whole idea. What do you mean by how? What do you mean by how? 3 raised to power 3, not 3 times
3
3
times
raised to
3.
power 3. Is it power 3? Eh? This what I just wrote down, is not 3 raised to power 3.
Yeah.
Out of 3 raised to power 3, can't you see that this is 3 raised to power 2?
What do you say?
Out of the 3 raised to power 3, inside it, you can find 3 raised to power 2. Didn't you see that? So why is it that you're asking me how? Do you understand what I now when I said 3 raised to power 2 is inside 3 raised to power 3?
Yes.
So now make this answer. Can you write it down in your book, please?
That's the answer.
Yes, that's the answer. Please make sure that you write down everything in your book, including the one I just wrote by the side. What did you say?
Options are A 36, B 38, C 42, D 46, E 52.
Let's evaluate it. 2 raised to power 2 is what? 2 raised to
Times
power
2.
huh?
2 times 2.
Is what?
Huh?
Which is what?
4.
3 raised to power 2 is what?
3 times 3. Hello?
Which is what?
9.
4 times what?
Uh, what do you say?
Google. 4 times 9 is what?
36.
Yeah, look for the answer among them. Then.
Okay.
So write it down in your book, please. And I said write down everything, including the one I wrote by the side, trying to explain how 3 raised to power 2 is part of 3 raised to power 3. Okay, you're done.
Yes.
Ugo, are you done? Hello? Okay, alright. Alright now.
Number 42. Check clear.
Yes. Okay, yes, clear. You can go.
Number
Okay.
42.
Mm-hmm.
I'm have to put this one now.
Miss Lucia, your phone is already out. This is my phone.
Ugo, what did you say?
Yeah, I said I said that for this one I have to draw.
Okay, okay, all right. Now just make the drawing accurate. And yeah, go ahead and draw. Okay, this looks like a trapezium. When you join a right angle triangle and a rectangle of the same height as the breadth of that rectangle, you have a trapezium automatically.
Let me change this thing. Okay.
You go leave the arrow. I understand where 7 will be. Forget about the arrow. You're wasting time. Forget about the arrow. Please remove the arrow, making the thing look unrealistic. I know where this thing is. It's
That's
that length.
but that's what I put.
I said leave it. Leave it. You don't leave this that you don't understand. I said leave it. Just put the what do you call it? The dimensions and well, let's solve it. You're wasting time when you're trying to draw everything you're seeing there. They did not give you the height. Okay. That's all that they gave.
Yes.
Okay, so what did they ask?
Wait.
Okay, they're asking you to find n.
No.
To do what?
This is what they put.
And what did they ask now? That's my question.
Area
What did they
of the figure below.
find the area of the figure?
But they put something here.
Something that they put there.
This end.
N.
It. Yeah.
Ah, that one doesn't make sense now. It must be a mistake, typographical error. So that's all they ask for the area of the figure below. It's simple now. It's simple. No problem. Let's solve it. So the formula for area of a trapezium, this is number 42. The formula for area of a trapezium is simply given by. Now, please, I need you to pay attention. You are done drawing, please don't annotate again. What are you doing? What are you doing now? I said, don't annotate.
I stopped
The formula
now.
for area of trapezium equal to A is given by, remember, anytime I give you formula, did you notice that I always start with a letter? on the left-hand side of an equal sign. Always good to know the formula that it is. So the formula for area of a trapezium is A equals half
base
A plus
A plus.
B. This is not a triangle. Okay, I know you're thinking of half base times 5. This one is not a triangle. It's more than a triangle. Okay, remember it's a rectangle joined with a triangle, not just any triangle, but usually a right angle triangle. Okay, so here we go. Now, the next thing we're going to now do is to say, still write your A equals, so you start substituting value, half, inside the bracket, yeah, I'm sure you're wondering what the A is. It's very, very simple. The A is usually the one on top. Okay, while the B is the guy down. And then the H is this. Now I want you to answer this question. If this place I just marked now is H, what does that tell you? What will be the value of
That's
H? That's what
6 centimeters.
6 centimeters. You're smart. That's good. Because opposite sides of a rectangle are parallel and equal. So yes, you are correct. So that makes this also to be my what? H. That's good. That's a good one. I'm impressed. Now, let's go on to the next bit. Half A plus B. So let's start substituting things. I can put my 7 there, and then I have my addition sign. And I'll put my B, which is what? 11. And then finally, I can now put my 6. Can you see that they gave you everything you need for this question? The only person who will think that they did not give them H is the person who doesn't know that H is actually equals to 6, which is the opposite side of the rectangle. Now, I hope you understand why this downside is 11. What is this? What is this again? Eh? What are you doing? What's that?
Oh, by mistake.
Why, why are you even holding a pen while I'm explaining this thing? What are you doing with a pen? Can't you just leave it? If you just keep your hands in one place, you can't do that. Seven plus 11 is what? 7 plus 11 is what?
18.
That took you a while to answer me. Is it that you did not remember that 7 plus 1 is 8? Eh? You didn't remember that 7 plus 1 is 8.
I did.
So why did it take you to answer? So now this is what you have. Half times 18 times 6 over 1. Okay, always remember that whenever you have brackets in algebra or anything formula, there's an imaginary word there, multiplication. Always remember that. Don't put it to, I only put it there because I wanted to emphasize something. So no need. It's imaginary. Mathematicians know that it's there. You don't need to put it. And I'm not going to put it for you because I want you to get used to the fact that there's a multiplication there and it's imaginary for you.
Yeah.
Like, so the next thing that we do is to cancel. So now there are two things you can do here, right? 2 can either go into 18 or 2 can either go into 6. But please take note, 2 cannot go into both 18 and 6. So the one I want to do now is to say 2 into itself 1, 2 into 18, 9. So I'm now left with 1 times 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is what? 9 times 6 is what?
54.
Hmm. I can hear David telling you 54.
Oh,
So go. I I I I
did not ask. I did not ask him.
yes,
He
I
just
know he
wanted.
asked him. So why didn't you answer? You'd have answered it before he answered. You should have answered it before he answered. That's a that's what I call a lightning fast mind. You have to have a lightning fast mind. You can't afford. See, let me tell you something. Somebody, I don't know if you have seen, and this is a very painful scenario. Somebody knows everything. He knows all the questions in the exam. All of them. There are things that he has done. He has done several revisions, done several classes. He knows all the questions. But guess what? He still ends up failing the exam because he was not fast enough and he did not answer enough questions that would have given him a pass mark. There's nothing as painful as that. I assure you, nothing as painful as that. So please, I don't know how else to tell you. Learn your multiplication tables. I can't come and start teaching you multiplication tables in class. It's not, I mean, it's the only thing I can do is to encourage you to learn it yourself. I expect you to do better. Honestly, I'll not lie to you. I expect you to do better when it comes to getting reeling out answers. When it comes to multiplication, I expect you to do better. Please write this down in your book. That's the answer for number 42.
There's no 54. Okay,
Oh,
there's.
if there's no 54, does that mean that I'm wrong? You should know by now that the book can have typos. So just write down what you see.
Fifty-three.
Huh?
43. Mr. Charles.
Yes, why perfect?
Hello.
Why perfect? Why perfect? The Okay, number 43. I'm listening.
Hours.
So I'm listening now. I can read number
Okay.
out.
Hours. Hours. Minutes. Thirty-five. 47. 9. 35. 14.
What are you doing? I don't understand. I don't know what you are doing. Honestly, this is confusing.
That's what
And
they put.
no, they are not on the same line. Which one is which?
14
Ah,
go to
in this
9,
one,
5.
say,
7 go to 35, 47. This my
what are are you adding them or what?
eh,
Minus, can you do it? Can you do it?
no,
Huh?
no.
How many minutes make 1 hour? Huh?
6.
I asked a question, you've not answered. How many minutes make 1 hour?
60.
Hmm?
60.
How many how many seconds make huh? How many seconds make 1 minute?
60.
All right. So after that, right?
Come I
Subtraction, right? So this is what we'll do. You know how you borrow one from, when you are doing
They put
subtraction,
28
and anyone
here.
that you eh?
They put 28 here in this space. They put
Error.
22.
It cannot be 28 then. Please, annotating. Annotating. Clean that thing that you just did now. There can't be 28 there. It's not possible. There's an error. This is what it should be. In subtraction, this is what it should be. Did you hear what I said? I said stop annotating. You are still typing things.
Oh, that's it.
Now, since it's subtraction, I told you that any just like when you have what do you call it? What do you call it? When you are subtracting and you borrow one from a neighboring number and you put that one in front of the next number, that one was actually 10 that you borrowed. But in this case, when you borrow one from anything, that one is usually 60 because it's 60 that is coming over to that side. So what it now means is that, for instance, now can you remove that box that you put there?
Where?
Remove that box that you put there.
Where?
So,
Yeah.
so when you borrow, I'm going to end this class, and I promise you, nothing will make me start it again. If you like, try from here, from today till tomorrow. Nothing will make me start it again. So now 35 cannot minus 47, and I want to borrow one from 9. So 1 minute from 9, when I borrow 1 minute from 9, it will become 8 minutes. Okay. Now, since it has become 8 minutes, that 1 minute I borrowed is actually what? 60 seconds. So that means what I really have here is 6 plus 35 seconds. So what I really have now is what? 95 seconds. So now this is what we will do. We are going to now. So let me see. Maybe I can do this. I'm going to, instead of writing 60 there, I'll write the actual value that is there, which is what? 95. Okay. So look at it there. I'm putting it 95. But just remember that it became 95 because what? I borrowed 1 minute from 9 and made it 8 minutes. So 95 minus 47 is going to give me what? 15 minus 7 is what? 8, isn't it?
Yes.
And I'm now left with 8 here. Remember, 8 minus 4 is what?
5. 4.
4, good. So that's 48 seconds. So I'll now go on to the next one. Remember, I have 8 minutes. So 8 obviously cannot minus 35. So I'm going to borrow what? 1 from 14, and it will become what? 13. It will become
13 hours.
13 hours. Okay. Yeah.
So are you borrowing 1
Uh,
hour?
now when I now borrow that one and it comes to here, what will it do to that 8? Can
68.
I do what?
Borrow 1 hour.
To become, yes, now 1 hour. So to become 68. So 68 minus 35, that's now possible. 8 minus 5 is 3, and 6 minus 3 is what? 3 again. So that's 33 minutes. Okay. And then
And
the
6
last one,
hours.
13 minus 7, which is what? 6 hours.
5.
So that's, eh?
Eh?
What did you say?
5. I mean
I said
6.
13 minus 7 is 0. It's not 5. So that's the final answer. 6 hours, 33 minutes, 48 seconds. You can write it down.
I'm done.
Okay, good. All right, so you can wipe off everything. Okay.
44. How
So
many
that's what.
hours?
Mhm.
How many hours are there in 1 week and 4 days?
1 week and 4 days.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So I'm sure you can do this one now. How
4
many hours
times.
are there? Yes.
24 times
24
11.
times 24 times nothing. Huh? How many days are there in
4,
1 week?
7. Then now 7 plus
Uh,
4, 11.
so 24 times 7, you get your answer first. Then you now add it to what? You now add it to whatever you get from 24 times 4. So, well, you can do it this way. Another way you can do it is the way that you propose, which is to add the 7 plus 4, 11, and then multiply it by 24. So, any way you want to do it, you will get the same answer. But I think this your
That,
method will be faster. So, 11 times 24. Now, let me show you a fast way to do 11 times table. Let me show you a fast way to do 11 times table. Anytime you're multiplying something by 11, separate that thing. Separate the digits of that thing. Then add two of them together and put the answer in the middle. So 2 plus 4 is what?
8. 6.
I said 2 plus
6,
4.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
So the answer is 264. Okay,
Huh?
that's a very quick
What?
do
What?
multiplication by 11. Yeah,
What? How's that
yeah.
possible?
So let me write it. It's possible. You want to check it? Go ahead and check it now. I'm telling you, this is
How?
a, a, a waterproof method.
So sure.
So, let me do it again. Anytime you're
2 plus
multiplying something by
6.
11, mm, let me just write it here. This is how you write it in your book. Sorry, I'm coming.
So I should also draw a square.
Okay. No, you can just write it. Find some. Yeah, you can draw a square. That that square is saying that this is not part of the original calculation, but it's just showing you how you did it. Okay. Anytime you multiply something by what? 11, especially two-digit numbers, right? So first things first, you separate the 2, and separate the 4. Okay, leave one space in between. It can only be one digit that can fit there. Then you now add the 2 and the 4. Okay,
Wait, can you start 2 digits by 11?
okay, you mean the title of the box?
I'm writing it.
Write it now. Two-digit numbers. Okay. Now, I would have done the one for three-digit numbers, but I don't want to confuse you. So let's just leave the one for. So just do the one for two digits. It's still within your scope. So 2 plus 4, and then you now take the answer of 2 plus 4, and you put it in the middle. So in this case, 2 plus 4 is 6. So you put 6 in the middle. That's just what happens. So your answer is equal to what? 264. Okay. Now let me show you some exceptions. All right. I want you to see some exceptions. Now I'm going to within this
I'm
same box.
still writing. I'm
I
still
know.
writing.
I understand. I can't. Should I stop?
No.
I'm coming. Let me finish what I'm writing. You can write. I would allow you to write. 19, for instance, now 19 times 11. Now, if you look at 19 times 11, you will see that there's a scenario that is here. 1, separate the 1 and 9. Now, when you add 1 to 9, you have a 2-digit answer. So that looks like it is going to give you a 4-digit
10.
answer. As this thing, yes, 10. But what you do is this: you write 0 and carry what? 1. You carry 1 over to this number. Are you with me?
Uh-huh.
And when you carry 1 over and add it to 1, what will that 1 become? To become 2. So the final answer will be what? 209. Yes, correct. That's it. So what I just showed you now it's called a mental math trick. Okay. It's only for when, situations like this where you need speed, number one, and nobody wants to see how you are getting your answers for the multiplication, especially. You understand? Now, another reason why I'm showing you this method is because 24 in a typical 11 times table, you won't find 24. Okay, where it usually ends is 11 times 12, 132. Uh-huh. So this will be like a way to make you faster. Imagine if you did this kind of thing in exam while somebody is still trying to write 24 and 11 under. You have already finished your work and gone to the next question.
But wait, Mr. Charles, this
Yeah.
will carry my mental shorter. Just do, since you know 11 times 24 is 1 times 24 is 24. Just write 24 2 times, then now add it
That's
like
what I'm saying now. See.
like
Yes, I know.
see
I
each time
understand. Yes. So there are two ways you can look at it. If you are really a fast writer, yes, no problem. You can do what you just said. What I'm just trying to tell you is that you see this thing that you wrote down, you can do it in your mind without even writing down. This method that I just show you now, you won't even need to write down anything. But now your mind there trying to process 24 on top of 24, you might have you might it's easier for you to make a mistake using that method of 24 on top, shift the other 24, you understand, and do the addition. Instead of this one that you can just quickly, you understand, you're not skipping anything. Everything is just in front of you. Separate the 2 digits and add them. Finish.
no,
I can hear you.
not have my computer when you're talking. I have to go and charge my laptop.
Okay. Um you said that you charge the laptop. You can have your this thing, your breakfast now. I have to go to another meeting.
What?
Um, I said I have to go to another meeting.
Okay.
So we start at this. This is number what?
44.
Okay. So let me see. When I'm done, I'll let you know on WhatsApp. So um, maybe at least if we can get to 50, that would be fine. Okay. So just remember to write down everything that you see on the screen. Oh. Uh-huh.
What did you say?
Um,
Mr. Charles,
I said write down what you have on the screen. Write down what you have
what
on the
time?
screen.
No, I've already written it.
Okay, all right, no problem. So you can leave the meeting.
Okay. This is my class.